guys, it's Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. Join me. I'm going to get a little magical with you today. Today is Summer Spectacularly Wonderful, and we're going to be using the So Refreshing bundle that's got an upcoming class to create a, are you ready for it? Magic card. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell right now if you haven't to catch all of our upcoming videos and tutorials and see all of the lists for this and measurements on my blog in the description below at gettingcrafty.net. Let's go ahead and create this right now. I love the idea of iced tea. I'm going to give you a secret. I dislike iced tea. Every summer, my grandmother and my auntie would have iced tea, sun tea in particular for both of them. So today is National Iced Tea Day, and I am currently making sun tea on my deck for my girls. And I'll put a little recipe out on how we kind of doctor it up so that they enjoy it. But I wanted to create for you the most beautiful wow card using the So Refreshing bundle that's coming up in our upcoming class on July 1st. Do not miss this upcoming class. It is awesome, so much fun, and it's available in person and online. That being said, we're going to create a card with it right now that is pure magic. Maybe that gives you a little tip and trick on what we're going to do. So we're going to be using this So Refreshing, which is a photopolymer set with the coordinating dies named So Refreshing dies. You can see the video on how I put together my stamp sets in a quick reel shorts that I have available to you. We're also going to be incorporating the deckled rectangles, the third from largest size. And you can see all of these supplies and measurements on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Measurements are in my bio or in my link below. Now, I have some tips and tricks for you. So we're going to set aside this So Refreshing, and hopefully I don't lose it because I could do that in a moment's notice. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell and then join us all week long. We are going to be using a window sheet, and this is one of my handy dandy tips. Grab a sticky note or one of these handy dandy flags that I keep on my stamping area and flag your window sheet, because the moment it goes down, you're going to lose it. You can't see that without that sticky note. It's gone. It's gone. It's like magic, but in the bad kind of magic. Okay. And so we're going to be using this little circle die that we have. I've already die cut out the circle that we need, but I have it available for our deckled as well. And then we're going to be using, all these measurements are on my blog. So we have this already done. We're going to be making a simple little pocket. So in the meantime, I'm going to set aside my two pieces and pray I don't lose it because that window sheet is see-through. And so we're going to go ahead and assemble this card really quickly. I love the idea of a quick card. Now, usually I do not use StazOn jet black ink or any StazOn ink on with photopolymer stamp sets. I just don't do it. They're not a great mix. There is a lot of acid inside of those solvent inks, but they are the kind of ink that stands on top of your non-porous materials like window sheets and foils. So you really have to consider what you're going to do. Okay, we're going to be doing some die cutting right now. So we're going to be using this template here. This is going to make our handy dandy magic pocket. And I'm doing this from memory. You will get to see me assemble this. We're going to place this middle deckled frame just like so. And I'm going to use one of these sticky notes, right? And what we're going to be doing is creating a magic window to your soul. That's not true. That's not true. Jesus has got a window to our soul. I do not. I like to think that the eyes are a really good indicator. If you should be able to look people in the eyes. If you can't look people in the eyes, maybe there's a bigger problem happening, right? Right. Okay. We are going to place this down here, and we're going to take our plate and put it across top. Now my bottom plate is getting to the end of its life, and I will alternate it out, putting the one that I use on top right now on the bottom and putting a brand new one on top until it's dead. I make a few hundred cards every month, and that cracking noise is perfectly fine. So here, this year, use it on another card, you guys. It's a really great shape. Don't toss it away. A great layer on the inside of a card also. I mean, we could have done this a little bit differently if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So we're going to grab this little layering circle die and my I'm sitting down because my back hurts, you guys. And I have a little bit more control when I'm not sitting down. But I was at a baby shower or a bridal shower all day, so I'm feeling a little like my back hurts a little bit. I'm creating a notch right there. Oh, you can't see that. It moved. So I'm creating an itty bitty notch right there towards the middle of this here. Again, it's going to wonky move, and so you want to kind of be careful with that. So I'm going to come up, and it's right on the edge, my friends. So what you can do is we have our little pocket. I'm going to move that. We can fold this piece down right here and put it in to create a little bit more room. There you go. And then we're going to take that little circle die, put it where we want it, put our sticky note on it, and then die cut that as well. Very easy. I've already die cut a little circle that matches this size, so you are not missing out. And I did it in the boho blue cardstock that coordinates with the designer series paper to which we are going to be using. I set this aside. Okay, so we have our little pocket. You can see here. We're going to pull up our sticky note. And that's pretty much at the end of its life. I'll just throw it here to the side. I probably won't use that one again. Okay, this is where we're going to be using our bone folder to make a nice firm impression. And we're going to go like so. Oh, it's crooked. Did I crooked it? No, it was just the plate making it crooked. We're okay. And a nice firm impression here. Great. And then we are going to open it back up and take a firm impression along the sides as well. Because it's missing the center of this, you guys, it is a little bit more weaker in fiber, right? So you want to be careful. It's going to all come together and be just fine, but it's needing a little extra care while you're crafting it. I can be kind of a klutz when crafting. We're going to take our paper snips and just snip up the sides that you see here and here. And we're going to go up the side and get rid of that piece right there. Now, I'm going to give you a little secret. I'm kind of a princess in a certain things I like. I like really nice pens and really nice pencils. It's weird. Might be one of the reasons I homeschool. I have a link for it, but I love these graphic art pencils. You do need to have like this stick eraser because it doesn't really come with that. And I have them right here that are white. But like this here, it just draws so well. It's specifically for graphic artists. I don't know why I'm addicted to it other than I can be a diva about certain things like that. That's just what I'm saying. You also really should have for this project tear tape. It's one of my, I'm just knocking everything down. Of course I am. It's one of my favorite adhesives for this project. Okay. We are going to make it so it opens up just like so. I took our specialty paper, Fresh as a Daisy, that you can see right here. It's a great collection. It's on sale right now. And I've already cut out what I need from it. Right here. Isn't that beautiful? This is very much like the Midwest view that we have. There's these great fields of wheat and sun, and it's just gorgeous cloudy skies. I kind of am particular about where I live. I love it here. My son was like, yeah, it's okay. And I was like, no, it's really beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a little cheat, and we're going to see if I'm doing this right in my head. That's always a fair warning. It's in my head. Cannot guarantee that it's correct. So what we're going to do is come in and take a piece of that tear tape and do a little tear here and a tear here. You can even cut it. I have a friend, Pam, who hates tear tape because she can't stand that jaggedy edge. It drives her insane. And so don't do that. Don't get yourself upset with crafting. I also like to take my bone folder to my adhesives. You'll see me do it even when I use liquid adhesives or if I use our Stampin' Seal or Stampin' Seal Plus, tear tape, any of it. What it does is it takes your adhesive and make sure it has full contact. So if there's little holes right through there, but if you push through with the bone folder, it's going to give it a nice firm impression. I'm going to make sure it opens up the way I want it. Right, so. All right. And have it cover your box. Boom. Boom. Okay. We're going to come down. So I only adhesived half of it right now. I did. I know. Kind of weird, kind of wacky. Jamie has a plan, believe it or not. You wouldn't always know it if you knew me. Okay. So we have our window sheet, and that's going to go inside as well. We're going to take it, open it this way. And remember that tear tape, it's your friend. What we're going to do is come in just like so. And just like, am I doing that right? Yes, I am. This is in my head. If you don't know, I am dyslexic. Not a big deal, right? I actually love that my kids and I are special like that. We have a superhero power, I like to tell them. That being said, a lot of people are dyslexic and don't even know it. How crazy is that? But sometimes I do things really backwards. So if you're doing this and you think, I would totally do it the opposite way, watch my process before you give up on me. That's all I ask. There's usually a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. We're putting this window sheet down. Again, all of these supplies and measurements are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. This is maybe not a traditional way somebody would do a magic card, but I love it. Look at right there. So far we have a window, right? And that's what we want. And we're gonna come in here. We're gonna make sure it's got some nice firm impressions through here. You're manipulating stuff, much like you do your children. Whatever, I said it. No, my kids don't like it when I say it, in case you were wondering. So what we're going to do is, I should have drawn the line first, is we're gonna eyeball where we're gonna place our images. So our image is going to be a pitcher of iced tea and a cup of iced tea, and then a greeting, which is time spent together is the sweetest. I miss terribly my grandmother and my great aunt, and my aunt, I mean. My aunt passed away this year. Aunt Dee helped raise me. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. She wasn't even related to me. She was a good friend to my mother and really stepped in and helped our family in a lot of ways, including when things were bad at home, she would take me in. And I would live with her for months on end. I was her other daughter. She always told me that. And what's funny is that I kind of looked like her, which was kind of neat. She was thebomb.com. Just really thebomb.com. Okay, so we're gonna come here and I'm kind of eyeballing. What you can do is take your pencil, and that's kind of what I had in mind, and just kind of do this. I should have done that before I put this together. Again, do you remember I told you I was doing this like by the seat of my pants? Welcome to the world of Jamie. Oh, yeah, no. We are going to take Stays On because we're gonna end up stamping on top of the window sheet. Here we go. Okay, and I drew a light pencil line right there. I'm gonna come in with my iced tea pitcher. I inherited my grandmother's iced tea pitcher. It was this beautiful blue, and it goes perfectly in my kitchen. And I love the view outside of my window. If you guys will see, I live on a river here in the Midwest. I own half of the river, and I love it. We are nature people, my kids and I, and I like to have a cup of coffee, or actually I drink a lot of just hot water on my deck with our amazing view. This morning there was, to my glee and excitement, a big deer on our peninsula. I just love that. It's so close. She actually came down, and this is a Stampin' Pierce mat. I use it when I'm using photopolymer. Now, grab a scrap of paper through here. I'm just gonna look for a scrap. I thought I had a scrap. Oh, you know what? I do. I have the deckled thing that we're gonna end up, I have the other one for using it, but okay. So it's really dark. And if you like your tea really dark, this is all for you. But if not, just do this, right? Kind of stamp off. Yes, I see that little bubbly middle. Breathe on it, and then place it on top of here. And I see that it kind of is not all the way to the top. You can kind of fake it. I'm really good at faking my boo-boos. There you go. And it's iced tea. Nobody's gonna freak out, you guys. At least of all, me. And then I think I put, yeah, that's the cup, but I didn't grab the iced tea to fill up. Maybe I just put the ice in there. How about that? We'll just stick the ice. We haven't filled up the cup yet. Right, we'll just throw some ice cubes in there. I also am much like my grandfather. I don't like ice in my drinks. Are you the same way? Are you an ice person? I am not, and it's okay. We can still love each other and disagree. Okay. Is this not already super pretty? I think this is gonna be so much fun. I just really hope this comes out together. Otherwise, I'm still gonna post this card because screw it. Shh, I didn't say that bad word. I did, but I didn't, you know? Okay. I'm setting aside the copper clay ink. That's what I used there. And we have additional embellishments that coordinate with this daisy set, and I'm gonna end up incorporating that as well. It's really pretty. Now, you're wondering what I'm doing. This is all closed. Jamie, what are you doing? Well, we're gonna grab that stays on again and hope I don't screw up. This is one of the beautiful things about photopolymer. I have to make you a secret. I am not a huge photopolymer fan. It's okay. It stains and I get a little OCD about certain things. Look at, but it's clear, so you can stamp through. It's a lesser quality product in the aspect that it's not ideal with stays on ink. It just isn't. Now I have to stand because I cannot go over that. Here we go. Okay, and you can't just pull it up. Photopolymer is, especially with stays on, is gonna stick. And so you have to kind of like peel it back. Looky there. Okay, does that look any different? No, you're like, did you do anything at all, Jamie? I did, I promise. Okay, so here you can see there is that cup, I swear. Looks like I had a little tatty here. Let's grab that piece of white. There you go. You can see that just like so. You're wondering, Jamie, what are you gonna do next? Really, girl? I got you. Let's have fun together. I made a little piece of basic white cardstock and it's to go inside. Is that the right one? Is this the right one? I need to trim it down. That's what I need to do. Hold on one sec. Okay, so we have our great little scene, a little time on the deck, watching the view. Kind of looks like it's gonna be outside of my window, right? So what we're gonna do is end up placing this in here like this. I also have already die cut out of the blue, the same size circle as here. And I fold it in half. We're gonna take that tear tape, which I just moved to the side. Where'd I put it? I put paper on top of things, you guys, and then I lose it. So we're just going to go in and grab that there, but I am going to use my snips for this part. Right there, boom. And then go on the other side here. There you go. Use your bone folder. Again, make it nice and firm. I like to use my take your pick tool. I have acrylic nails, but even when I didn't, using your fingernails can be kind of challenging for that really thin piece. Then we're going to go ahead and stick that like so. And we're going to pull that out very sure slightly. All right, oop, oop, oop. Okay. Then make sure it's straight. Holy cannoli, you guys, I'm shaking. I may not have had enough food today. That's okay, we're okay. I'll have a nice big dinner. We'll count it as maybe fasting a little. Don't comment. I take care of myself, it's fine. I did my Thai boxing class this morning, so I'm a little like, I can get a little needing some sugar, but I'm trying to fast from sugar, so that's where we're at, you guys. Okay. So here, I'm going to show you before we finish putting it together. You have this little card. It's going to have an embellishment right here. And we're going to pull it out. And there is your magic. Isn't that fabulous? From here to here. That's pretty freaking dynamic. Okay, so what we're going to do, I like to put it in there. So I know how thick it needs to be to cover, right? Again, the tear tape is designed for 3D projects. It is super freaking strong, like super duper. And this is going to become an interactive card. People are going to play with it. They're probably going to put it back together, show their friend, show their mom, show their sister, you name it. I know, I didn't just use my bone folder, and I'll show you. I just kind of rub it down like I was giving it a back massage. But at the end, I will take my bone folder to the card at the end. I promise, I promise. Okay, snug as a bug in a rug, like there. Then we're going to take that little flap that you see right there. One of the things that I would probably do would be to make it more of an envelope. Just kind of snip the corners away. Boom. Why? It just folds a little bit better without the card. Once you fold it up, those little corners might stick out. Now they will not. You're welcome. Handy dandy tip of the day from Jamie. Again, you guys can see all of these supplies and measurements on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. I put it all out there for free for you. You can do it. I have faith. You could make this card. If I can do it with maybe a little bit of low blood sugar, you can do. Boom shakalaka. Now, remember we talked about my bone folder. I'm going to come in and just give it a nice back massage on the side. Am I pushing exponentially hard? No, I am not. It's already beautiful. Now, we could doll this up with a little extra ribbon or even an extra saying, should you want to. This has extra sayings in it, but I like its simplicity. If you were to stamp it with something else, this would be the time where you could like have a flower coming out of it or some lemons that you put inside here. There's a lot of flexibility with that. And actually, let's do real quick. I'll show you what that kind of looks like here. Let's see if it'll work. I'm going to kind of eyeball that. I'm going to put it on the back of the iced cubes right here. Move my ice cubes over, which I just got the copper all over my fingers. You guys would think I'm better at this than I am. No, you're wrong. We're gonna grab the Daffodil Delight here. I'm just gonna stamp a couple of lemons like it's ready for lemons. I have no idea how that's going to look in the project, but I have an idea. Do you know what my idea is? It's coming together as we speak. Okay, we're gonna stick this piece back in. This is not a full card yet, just in case you're wondering. Oh, I love that. I really love that. Then we're gonna take this coordinating faceted gems. I'm gonna pick up one of those and kind of stick it right there, giving somebody something to hold on to. You can do that. You can throw two little baby ones on the other side of it. Of course, I'm going to get it stuck on my acrylics, right? This is going to go to your friend who would really appreciate the view. I think I'm going to send it to one of my girlfriends, Sherry, to chipper her up. She's a, we actually got to see her at the beginning of May, longtime friend. Then I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tools. And remember these cute little embellishments right here? Put them where the lemons were, right? Boom. Right? Right. Okay. Jamie's a little wacky. Maybe you guys can blame the blood sugar. I am just going to go with, if you know me well enough, you're welcome. It's the vision of Jamie's brain. Then we're going to take a piece of thick basic white cardstock that I've already scored and cut. And we're going to put that on the front, just like so. I'm going to tuck it in so that we have room to grab onto, or actually kind of stick it in the middle. Let's pull it out just a smidgy-widgy right there. I want to make it easy for somebody to pull, right? You can even write the words pull. I think they get a picture of it from this right here. Then I'm going to take my multi-purpose liquid adhesive. You can totally take tear tape, and this might have been left out open because I don't know where the lid is on that. Gotta love that, right? I'm gonna grab my tear tape. And and get a little funky with it. Get a little funky with it. Do you guys have like songs in your head like that? It's not that I have voices in my head. I do not. No, some people wonder. I do. I am a homeschooling mom. So often I have to consult a parent-teacher conference. So I consult myself. All right. There we go. There we go. Then take your tips off. 1, 2. Do you know what commercial I'm referring to here? 3. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll prop? The world may never know. I am a child, clearly, of my era that watched a lot of cartoons. Okay. This fits. Snug as a bug as a rug. This will still fit inside of an envelope, right? So then you have a little right here. Somebody can literally grab it, and here's your magic. Time spent together is the sweetest. And then you can put it back in. So there's your lemons. And when you pull them out, your lemons are still floating in your iced tea. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want some more of it? I do too. I see there's a little bit of ink, probably because I smeared it all over myself. I'm not really freaking out because this card is so freaking pretty that I don't mind. I might even take those lemons and kind of put them around the outside of this card just to kind of create some interest. Not that it's necessary, but I love this magic. What do you think? I love a gorgeous magic card just like this one. Wouldn't you love to receive this card? I know I would. Nobody's ever sent me a card like this. Come on, that's super cool. And it's very much like it's looking outside of the windows of my kitchen over my deck where the river and the view and the gorgeous clouds. I love it so much. So much so that I want to create a few of these and send them to maybe my sister. And, ooh, Aunt Dee's husband, Aaron, my Uncle Aaron, send it to him. Maybe he'll think of her since she's passed this year. Be a nice little gift. If you guys haven't already, see all of the measurements on my blog for this magic card and create it with us at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. And this is just a simple card. You can decorate the inside. I know I probably will for upcoming cards, but I like the simplicity. This is really, it's wow on its own. I mean, seriously, you guys, what do you think? If you haven't already, catch these upcoming videos and subscribe, hit the bell, bing, and join us because we want you, yes, you, to join us all week long. We're live on Tuesdays, and I am looking forward to bringing you lots of great stuff. This is coming up in an upcoming class with some wow. I mean, you think this is wow? The other cards are going to be delivering some happiness for you. Don't miss out at gettingcrafty.net, and you can join this class. It'll be posted this week. It'll be on July 1st. And the Designer Series paper and all of our DSP is on sale through the month of June, 15% off. And if you want the best deal, grab the starter kit where you can get all of that and more. I will see you later. Comment what is your favorite part of this card, and then catch these upcoming videos and let me know what you think. Have a great one. God bless. Bye.